Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our YouTube account and we're going to be going through the brand new Thrilling Voyage, which we know is tied to the new beast that we have. So this one, the Fantastic Beast, we're going to go all the way to the bottom. It is the Snowbound Warcry. Now I'm going to show you 3 different comps in here that we're going to use to go ahead and clear this. Now this one, of course, you don't have to get all the stars. Right here, it is 33 stars to actually pick this up. There's a lot more stars going through here than those 33. But overall, I want to go through here. We want to clean these out. And this is a place you get a ton of loot. Now you have to remember that you only have a 27-day limit, or believe it is at 28 days to clean this out in its entirety, meaning to maximize the loot that you're going to get in here. Now, of course, looking at our heroes, if you have a hero unlocked, like right here with the awakened version of Lucius, you are going to get them built out in their entirety. But again, I want to go through and look at the teams that I'm going to use through here that were shared over on Reddit, that were shared over on Discord, that do clean this out in its entirety. Now, the first one is running Matria in here with Kinisa and Rook. So it is running those Hypo heroes, super impressive. We have Frampton in here, we have Ivan, and we have Mortis in here for buffs. Very strong. And then we are also running right here the Shroom Spooter. So it is the Spider to taunt in here. Now you'll also notice on the flip side that these enemies are pretty well built. They're running the 9 of 9 furniture. They have the plus 30 signature items. So a very cool build. Second formation we look at is running our brand new Wilder tank with the awakened version of Shmira. Again, you only have to have that one copy to have it unlocked to be able to go through here. Now for beasts, we do switch this to our slumbering CO, so you can see them right up there. But we're also running Lavatoon, we have Lucilla, and we have Liberta. And looking in here, these are the primary heroes to build, short of running Demia, which you probably could run Demia in this formation, but these are the primary heroes to build currently when you look at the Stargazer. And then the final one that I have is actually right here. So this is running Eugene. Now, of course, in here, if you do have Eugene, we get to see him and we get to see him fully built. So very cool to see. Now this is running Naruko with Ulna, which again, Naruko with Nadia is going to be super hard to kill. You do have Liberta right in the back for damage, Eugene there for damage, and this is running our brand new beast. That is right. Most of the challenges that come out in this game mode are really dependent on the beasts. So again, this is one that we can go ahead and run. Now I'm going to run through this again. It's going to take a little bit, but you can see the beast comes frozen right off the bat. So once it breaks out of the shell or once it becomes unfrozen, you can see it does some crowd control, a couple different things. Overall, I feel like when it comes to the PvP aspect, when it comes to a lot of different places, utility-wise in AFK Arena, the beast is going to be really cool. So again, it is a block of ice literally sitting right here in the middle of the battlefield. Once it breaks out, then it goes to work. Anything that is going to buff, anything that's going to offer crowd control, especially when you start getting into higher level deficiencies, are going to make a really big difference, which again, going through here, we're looking for the loot. I don't do the 0 limit. I know a lot of players do go in here and they do push the 0 limit. Now it does give you that little bar on the bottom of your avatar with the 0 limit, which ultimately just gives you something for a very short term. I believe it is 60 days, if I remember again correctly from the other ones, because we don't do it, but 60 days, it does give you the ability to actually have that little bar on the bottom. And you can see in here, looking at our build, it's very strong, but this is what's interesting is Eugene and a lot of these is doing an incredible amount of damage, so almost 25 million damage right there. Now, of course, in the regular game modes, we do not have the ability at this point to see a fully built Eugene, which is the reason why I've kind of said from the beginning to build him out. I feel like once we do get him to this point, when we start doing the engraving on him, when we start adding the furniture on him, I feel like we're going to see a hero that is super impressive in a lot of different game modes. Then, of course, when he's ran with the counterpart, when he's ran with Gavis, it works incredibly well in that game mode as well with a combination of those two. They do kind of play off each other. And again, when we get to the point of being able to use Eugene in his maximum capacity, I feel like it's going to be an absolute game changer with the ability to go in there and kind of finish these out. Now, players have said that going through with this team has gotten all the stars. It's gotten pretty much everything in here. And you can see the first part of this game mode is the beast rearing. So this is the one where I believe it is 15 stages you have to go through. Once you finish out this part of the beast rearing, you don't have to worry about the time aspect of the rest of it. But overall, you want to go in here and you want to make sure you're maximizing the loot you're getting out of here. in building out these beasts. It is super imperative. Now we know, kind of waiting for Zero to come out with that new beast guide. Big shout out to Zero and his YouTube channel. But overall, coming out with the new beast guide, we want to see exactly where the new one is going to land. There is some testing, but overall, you want to push and you want to really stress, and I cannot stress it enough, pushing up to the beast residence level 12. Once you get there, then you're going to be building individual beasts higher, taking them up to usually 18 at that point, because there are some beasts in here that work incredibly well in comparison to some of the other beasts. Now, also with that being said, we don't know the power of the new beasts. And that's why I kind of take it with a grain of salt, is when you're taking them up to 18. So when you're taking up, let's say, the owl and you're taking up the slumbering seal, when you're taking them to 18, essentially once you hit that 18 point with the beast and the progression, you're going to continue taking other beasts up to 18 as well. So eventually over the next 6 months, 12 months, whatever time it is going to take you with the baits, you're going to have all of your beasts and you're going to have that beast resonance up to 18 for everybody. Then it's going to be similar to what we're seeing right here, where a brand new beast comes out. I use one of my spices in there to go ahead and summon one single copy. Beast resonance to 18, and that's it. They're automatically to 18. At that point, we can choose if we want to build them higher damage-wise, even bait-wise, but 18 is now where this account will be minimum for all of the future beasts. And honestly, again, kind of looking back, hindsight's always 20/20. But looking back on where we had our beast build before, I didn't really know, and I really underestimated the impact that the beasts do have within AFK Arena. It's kind of crazy. Now looking here at our new Wilder tank, you can see very, very defensive, even when we're fighting him. And I love seeing some of the new heroes, Lady Simona in the back right over there. Again, it's really cool to see the utility that they put some of our new heroes in here to go ahead and complete these. Now, Liberta unfortunately goes down pretty quick. But even looking at Naruko. So Naruko, we were talking about Naruko when it comes to early game. So Naruko early game is honestly because of Nadia and Nadia taking damage, having quite a bit of survivability. Nadia is probably one of the best, and I would beg to differ, but I think Nadia would be a very, very incredible early game hero, even just to go ahead and push through a ton of content, because Nadia can tank. That's really the big thing. So not only Naruko not just dying off the bat, but with Nadia of course is taking the damage. We have the defense reduction. Early game, I feel like that is a hero that is going to have a lot of pull very early game. Now, of course, looking at the one we just did, we didn't get all 3 stars, but again, to get 100%, we don't have to get all 3 stars. You could come back and clean them up later. We just want to go through here, and I want to finish these out. That way we're not wasting a ton of time and effort in here to actually do this. Because we could put more support in here. So we could probably run Liberta in here, again, swapping swapping Eugene out for a different hero. Because right now we're running a lot of damage and not quite as much support from Lavatoon. Lavatoon, of course, amplifying the damage as well. But again, in here, we probably could change this up a little bit. Some of these we might pull 3 stars on right there, just kind of that RNG factor. But we're at 25 of 33 if you caught the quick little grab of the chest right down in the bottom, which means when it comes to the beast rearing, we're already done with that, meaning we have all of the rewards we're going to get out of there. And then, of course, having that 18, we're going to have a new avatar. And we also are going to pick up the avatar when it comes to Lucius, but all that coming in a later video because we get a lot of resources rebated when we're building those out. Even now, where it takes moving from 20 to 30, it is 300 red chests. With the 25 you get back is a little bit, I love the rebate that we get in there, because then again, with the 25 back, it's only costing 275 to take them, saving those 25 because we're getting them out of the heroic ship, which means they are kind of free loot in there, which I definitely love. Now, right there, kind of interesting that Ulna went down really quick in that one. But again, I just wanted to make sure, looking through these team comps, making sure that these work and these work well. Because again, grabbed it over on Discord, grabbed a couple from Reddit. But as you can see, going through here with really no problem, and you really don't even have to worry about the beast builds themselves because you have the ability to move through here. So beast rearing, we'll go ahead and we'll collect up all these. So those are done in their entirety. The bundles, make sure you're picking up your free baits out of there. And then of course, with the new beast, we can go ahead and pick up a few more. We get 10 time emblems. We got some Stargazer scrolls right there. Also got, look, everything to build a hero. Literally to not only summon, but to build a hero as well. So 33 of 33 stars here. This is maxed out. All 15 stages are completed. So not only giving us a lot of loot, but also giving us a ton of diamonds through that game mode. And of course, we just got the reset on AFK Arena. So we're going to have to run through here in chapter 58 already. So, all right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.